You want to know how to be strong, not just strong in the body, but strong in the mind, where storms rage and no one else can see them. Here is the truth. The secret of mental toughness is not in fighting harder. It is in learning what to fight and what to release. And before this lesson ends, I will reveal the single principle that can make you unshakable, no matter what life throws at you. But first, let me speak to the part of you that feels tired. The part that carries a weight no one else notices. You are not weak for feeling pain. You are not broken because the world overwhelms you. You are human, and being human means you will suffer. But it also means you can choose how you meet that suffering. That choice, that inner decision, is where your power begins. Ask yourself, when the insult strikes, when the plan collapses, when the people you trust disappoint you, what do you control? You do not control their tongue, their actions, or the cruelty of fortune. You control the one thing that can never be taken: your response. This is where toughness is born. Mental toughness is not a wall of stone. It is not pretending to feel nothing. It is a flexible strength, a calmness that bends but does not break. It is the silence inside when chaos surrounds you. It is the decision to say, I cannot choose what happens to me, but I can always choose what I make of it. The world is filled with noise. Some people try to provoke you. Others will mock your dreams, betray your trust, or misunderstand your heart. If you try to fight every voice, you will spend your life in endless war. But if you guard your inner mind, if you learn to choose which voices deserve your energy, you will become untouchable. This is the first pillar of mental toughness: indifference to what you cannot change. To be indifferent is not to stop caring about life. It is to stop wasting life on what is not yours to command. The weather is not yours. The death of another is not yours. The reputation others give you is not yours. But your judgment, the choices, your effort, these are always yours. And if you hold to them, you will walk through fire without being consumed. Now let me share a secret that even emperors struggled to remember. Most people are ruled by two things: their fear of pain and their love of pleasure. They are dragged like slaves between the two, unable to stand upright. But you must learn to see both pleasure and pain as passing shadows. They cannot command you unless you bow to them. This is why toughness is not about hardness of heart, but about clarity of sight. When you see that pain is not forever, and pleasure is not your master, you stand free. Think of the soldier who trains in winter storms. The frost bites his skin, but he does not curse it. He uses it as his teacher. So too must you take every hardship as training. Every insult, every loss, every delay, they are weights placed in your hand to strengthen your grip. If you drop them, you gain nothing. If you carry them with dignity, your strength multiplies. Let me speak plainly. Life will not spare you. It will not ask your permission before it wounds you. The question is not, will I suffer, but how will I meet what comes? And if you learn to meet it with steady eyes and an unshaken mind, then no misfortune can conquer you. There is a kind of armor no enemy can pierce, not made of iron, not forged in fire, but built from the discipline of your own thoughts. When insulted, ask, did their words wound me, or did my judgment grant them power? When delayed, ask, did the waiting harm me, or did my impatience harm me more? When rejected, ask, did their refusal define me, or did I decide what I am worth? This questioning is your shield. It turns every blow into nothing more than wind against your face. But I know your doubt. You ask, is it really possible to be unshaken, to never feel broken again? The answer is yes, but not in the way you expect. You will still feel pain, you will still bleed, but you will learn to carry pain without letting it crush you. You will learn to bleed without believing you are dying, and that is the kind of toughness no one can take away. There is a passage I will share with you, one that emperors whispered to themselves before sleep. Today I will meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are this way because they do not know good from evil. But I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and I will not be harmed. Do you see? The world may strike, but you need not let it enter your soul. Pause here, take a breath. Think of the last insult, the last frustration, the last fear that lived inside your mind. Hold it in your hand and ask, is this truly mine, or did I allow the outside world to sneak into my inner temple? If it is not yours, let it go. Do not fight it. Do not curse it. Simply release it. This is toughness. The strength to let go of what does not serve your soul. Yet I must warn you, indifference alone is not enough. If you release everything, you risk becoming empty, a cold stone without purpose. The second pillar of toughness is commitment to virtue, to what is right, to the life of reason and courage. For toughness without direction becomes cruelty, but toughness guided by virtue becomes greatness. Here is the cliffhanger I promised. There is one principle, one sentence, that can carry you through grief, through betrayal, through the fire of every trial. It is a principle so powerful that if you live by it, no one can enslave your spirit. I will reveal it soon, but before I do, you must understand the ground it rests on. Remember, toughness is not a mask. It is not pretending to feel nothing. It is a quiet certainty inside, the voice that whispers, I am still standing. Even when your legs tremble, even when your heart aches, that voice is unshakable. It is built in moments that feel small, invisible, meaningless, the moments where you choose patience, discipline, and reason over impulse. Consider the gardener who plants a tree. The seed must face storms, droughts, frost, insects, and neglect. Yet it grows. It grows slowly, unseen, without haste, rooted in the soil. So too must your mind grow. Do not rush it. Do not demand immediate strength. Endurance is cultivated, quietly, day by day. Through small acts of control and understanding, you will meet people who try to sway you from your path. They will use flattery, threats, ridicule, and manipulation. Do not be deceived. Your mind is not a vessel for their opinions. It is a fortress for your own reason. Do not hand over the keys to anyone else. Keep your judgment sacred, untouchable, unwavering. It is tempting to wish for life to be easier, for people to be kinder, for the world to bend to our desires. But Stoics do not wish. They accept, not with resignation, but with clarity. They say, this is what is, what can I do with it? And in that question lies freedom. The moment you ask it sincerely, the chains of complaint fall away. The second truth you must learn is this. Discomfort is your teacher. The hot sun, the bitter cold, the hunger, the insult, the insulted pride. These are your instructors. Do not flee from them. Do not curse them. Learn from them. They reveal the weaknesses you did not know existed, and they strengthen the virtues you feared were absent. Imagine the mind as a sculptor's marble. Every trial chips away at it. Every hardship carves the shape of your soul. If you panic at the first strike of the chisel, you will be misshapen, fragile, incomplete. If you embrace the strikes with focus and care, you will emerge refined, beautiful, resilient, and wise. The pain is not the enemy. Your reaction is the teacher. Now listen carefully. The third pillar of mental toughness is self. Before you conquer the world, you must conquer yourself. Before you stand firm against others, stand firm against your own impulses. The mind that is ruled by fear, desire, or anger cannot be strong. The mind that rules itself is invincible. Anger is a thief. It steals your time, your peace, your judgment. Do not give it a seat at your table. Do not feed it. Notice it, name it, let it pass like a cloud across the sky. The same with fear. Notice it, confront it, and do what must be done despite it. The storm may howl, but the captain does not abandon the helm. You will face failure. You will be disappointed. You will be hurt by those you trusted most. This is not a flaw in life. It is life itself. And if you look closely, every failure is a lesson. Every disappointment is a guide. Every betrayal is a mirror reflecting your own strength. Do not shrink from the mirror. Do not close your eyes. Look, learn, grow. The mind of a Stoic does not cling to comfort. It does not seek constant reward. It finds joy in what is virtuous, meaningful, and real. A Stoic does not ask life for fairness. A Stoic asks life, what can I learn? What can I control? What is mine to shape? Answering these questions daily builds strength beyond imagination. Here is another secret few understand. Patience is a form of toughness. To wait without complaint. To endure without resentment. To continue working quietly when no one sees. This is courage. Do not chase recognition. Do not demand applause. Let your fortitude be silent, like roots growing deep beneath the surface. One day, it will support a tree that bears fruit no storm can topple. And yet, even the strongest mind can falter. Moments will come when despair presses against you. In these moments, remember, the mind is like water. It can be still, calm, reflective, or it can be turbulent, chaotic, destructive. You choose. You can choose clarity. You can choose peace. You can choose to rise again. Do not mistake toughness for isolation. It is not about shutting out the world or hiding from connection. It is about understanding your boundaries, knowing what to take in, and what to release. You can be compassionate and strong at the same time. You can be empathetic without being weak. You can care without being conquered. Think of the example set by those who lived before us. Marcus Aurelius wrote, in the depth of battle, facing plague and betrayal, keep yourself simple, good, pure, serious, unpretentious, a friend of justice, God-fearing, a man of truth, a man of magnanimity, moderate, in appetites, orderly, firm, docile, ready for every act of duty. This is not poetry. This is the blueprint of toughness. A mind disciplined, a heart aligned, a life directed by reason. And now, my student, I will prepare you for the secret I promised. It is a single sentence, a principle that, if absorbed and lived, can make every hardship powerless over you. But, before I reveal it, understand this: it will not be easy. No great strength is won without struggle. No mind is forged without heat. No soul becomes unshakable without trial. You must be willing to embrace discomfort, to confront fear, to master your thoughts. You must be willing to let go of what is not yours, and to dedicate yourself fully to what is. Only then will you be ready. You are ready. The secret I promised is simple, yet it will demand all your attention and honesty. It is this: you suffer not from events, but from your judgments about them. Hold that in your mind. Let it sink, like water filling the deepest parts of your soul. Every insult, every loss, every betrayal, the suffering comes not from them, but from how you interpret them. Notice it in your own life. When someone mocks you, do you feel wounded, or do you feel wounded because you decided their words defined you? When fortune turns, do you despair, or do you despair because you assigned meaning to what is beyond your control? Understanding this is the key. You cannot control the world. You can only control your judgment. And when your judgment aligns with reason, you become untouchable. Let me give you the first exercise. Each morning, list 3 things you will face that could disturb you. It might be difficult people, criticism, discomfort, or tasks that push your limits. Now, before the day begins, remind yourself these events are neutral. They are neither good nor evil. They are only what my mind says they are. Practice this daily. Watch how the weight of worry begins to lift. The second exercise is reflection at night. Before you sleep, review the day. Look at your actions, your reactions, your judgments. Where did you act with clarity? Where did emotion control you? Where did fear dictate your steps? Do not judge yourself with cruelty. See yourself as the sculptor sees marble. Imperfections are the guide to refinement. This reflection is the furnace where mental toughness is forged. Another pillar of strength is understanding all things pass. Your pain will pass. Your pleasure will pass. The praise of others, the anger of others, the storms outside, all will pass. Do not cling. Do not despair. See life as a river. You cannot stop the current. You can only learn to navigate it. You will meet temptation to abandon reason for comfort, to flee pain for ease, to betray virtue for gain. This is where courage matters most. The mind that conquers temptation is stronger than the sword that conquers armies. Resist the momentary for the eternal. Choose what is right, even if it is difficult, even if it brings loneliness. In this choice, your toughness is proven. Let us talk about anger. Many believe anger is power. It is not. Anger is weakness masked as strength. It clouds judgment. It blinds the mind. It makes you a slave to what you wish were different. The truly tough mind meets provocation with reason, not reaction. It does not bow. It does not fight unnecessarily. It is steady, unbroken, unmoved. Pain too can be an ally. The body aches, the mind trembles, the heart grieves. Yet each of these is a teacher. Pain teaches patience. Pain teaches endurance. Pain teaches understanding of what truly matters. Embrace it. Learn from it. Do not waste it in complaint. The soul that learns from pain becomes stronger than one that never suffers. Fear is the opposite of freedom. When you fear, you give power to the external world. When you confront fear, you reclaim power. Every fear you face, every action you take despite fear, expands the boundaries of your mind. Practice fear daily, in small ways. Speak what is difficult to speak. Act where hesitation lingers. Feel the discomfort, and do it anyway. This is courage. This is toughness. Let us not forget humility. A mind that believes it knows all is fragile. A mind that learns daily, that observes, that listens, that questions. That mind is strong. Seek knowledge, but not for vanity. Seek it for clarity. Seek it for the ability to respond wisely. Strength without wisdom is a blade without a handle. Wisdom without strength is a lamp in a storm. It illuminates but does not defend. Gratitude is a weapon in the mind of a Stoic. Recognize what is given, however small. Your breath, your health, your loved ones, the tasks you are able to complete. Do not wait for perfection to appreciate life. Gratitude trains the mind to see what is solid amidst chaos. It is a quiet toughness that endures unseen. Let us speak plainly about ambition. True mental toughness does not seek fame, wealth, or comfort. It seeks mastery of self. The applause of others is fleeting. The judgment of others is beyond your control. The one thing you can perfect is yourself. Focus on your own reason, virtue, and action. Let the rest fall away. This is how emperors built their fortitude, silently inside. The fourth pillar is preparation for adversity. Expect it. Prepare for it. Do not pretend it will not come. If you foresee trials, you are not crushed when they arrive. The mind that rehearses storms in advance moves through them with calm, plan, act, observe, learn. Then when calamity comes, it finds you ready, steady, unshaken. Now, consider your attachments. Attachment to people, possessions, comfort, or approval is the source of much suffering. This does not mean abandoning love, joy, or care. It means understanding their limits and their If you lose what you cannot control, do not grieve. If someone abandons you, do not despair. If your plans fail, do not rage. Your mind remains free. Your virtue remains intact. Your power remains within. Remember, endurance is forged in repetition. Every choice to remain calm, to act with reason, to observe without judgment, strengthens the inner fortress. Do not underestimate small victories. The daily exercise of control, patience, and understanding compounds. Years later, you will look back and see a strength you could not have imagined. You will realize that all your storms were sculpting a mind unshakable. And now, let us speak of perspective. The universe is vast. Your problems are small in the infinite flow of time. This does not diminish your experience. It clarifies it. You are alive for a brief moment. Why waste it enslaved by trivial things? Why surrender your peace to events beyond your command? Hold your mind high. See life as it is, brief, uncertain, full of challenge, yet rich with the opportunity to act nobly. Stoicism teaches us to embrace mortality. You will die. Your body will fade. Your fame will vanish. Your possessions will crumble. But your choices, your reason, your virtue, these endure in the moment and echo in influence on others. Live as if you might die tomorrow, but act as if the world is your classroom for the mastery of the soul. Now, I ask you, have you practiced these principles today? Have you noticed where emotion clouded your judgment? Have you faced fear? Have you met discomfort with reason? Have you let go of what was not yours? Each reflection strengthens. Each choice builds fortitude. Each moment of conscious living shapes an unbreakable mind. Take heart, you are not alone in this struggle. The sages, the emperors, the philosophers, all walked this path. All faced storms, all endured pain, all practiced reason in the face of chaos. They succeeded not because life was easy, but because their minds were disciplined. They became unshakable, not by avoiding suffering but by mastering their response to it. This is the secret you are learning. Suffering will come. Disappointment will come. Pain will come. Loss will come. But if you master your judgments, cultivate virtue, practice reflection, embrace discomfort, and act with reason, no external force can ever break you. And here is one final note before the next stage. Your mind is a garden. Plant seeds of reason, patience, courage, and gratitude. Water them with discipline. Pull out weeds of fear, anger, impatience, and attachment. Tend it daily. Do not rush the growth. In time, it will flourish into a strength that no calamity can uproot. You have learned much already. You have seen that mental toughness is not about force or stubbornness. It is about clarity, judgment, and discipline. It is about understanding what is yours and what is not. It is about mastering your own mind and letting the rest of the world pass like wind over the mountains. Now, let us speak of action. The mind alone is not enough. Reason must be translated into deeds. Every time you choose virtue over comfort, patience over impulse, courage over fear, you strengthen the inner citadel. Do not think small. Every choice counts. Every moment matters. Life will still be hard. The storms will still come. But now you can meet them with a mind trained like steel tempered in fire. The insult will not wound you. The failure will not break you. The loss will not enslave you. You are steady, anchored, and free. And yet, you must remember humility. Do not boast of your strength. Do not measure yourself against others. The truly tough mind is quiet. It does not need applause. It acts rightly because it must, not because it will be praised. This is the power of self-respect, the shield no one can penetrate. Let us revisit fear. Fear is always present. It whispers that you are not enough, that you will fail, that you cannot endure. Do not listen. Do not give it power. Meet it, see it clearly, then act anyway. Each act of courage, no matter how small, compounds. It builds a mind that trembles at nothing. Now, consider disappointment. It comes to all. Plans will fail. People will betray. The world will not bend to your wishes. Yet, disappointment only hurts when you believe the world owes you comfort. It only wounds when you forget that your control is within. Focus there. Refine there. Let the rest go. This is the freedom of the Stoic mind. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Discomfort is unavoidable, but misery is a choice. You cannot stop life from testing you. You can stop your judgment from enslaving you. You can meet reality as it is, without distortion, without panic, without hatred. This is mental toughness. This is true freedom. Reflection is your sword. Daily, examine your thoughts. Where did reason prevail? Where did emotion dominate? Where did attachment cloud your judgment? Do not shrink from honesty. Do not excuse weakness. Learn from every error. Correct yourself continuously. This is the path of mastery. Remember that virtue is your compass. Courage, wisdom, justice, temperance, these are your guides. Let them direct your choices. Let them define your actions. Nothing external matters as much. The opinions of others, the whims of fortune, the praise or blame, all are fleeting. Virtue is enduring. Let it be your anchor. Thou embrace the present. The past is gone. The future is uncertain. All you truly possess is this moment. Do not waste it in fear or regret. Do not surrender it to anger or desire. Meet this moment with calm, clarity, and courage. This is where strength is built. This is where freedom lives. Every day, you have an opportunity to practice toughness. In small ways, in hidden ways, in moments that seem insignificant. Choose reason over impulse. Choose patience over frustration. Choose courage over fear. Choose virtue over ease. Do this, and nothing can touch your mind. And now, one final lesson. The mind that conquers itself conquers all. No enemy, no misfortune, no betrayal can overpower a soul, disciplined in judgment, refined in virtue, and fortified in reason. You are stronger than you think. You are freer than you know, and every choice you make toward clarity, courage, and control strengthens that inner fortress. If you have followed this path, even partially, you have begun to build a mind unshakable. Each reflection, each act of reason, each moment of courage compounds. You are becoming a master of your inner life. This is your victory, hidden from the world, but absolute. I encourage you now to continue this practice every day. Write down your reflections. Face fear consciously. Act with virtue. Release what is not yours. Embrace discomfort as a teacher. Gratitude, patience, humility, make them your companions. This is the path of the Stoic, the path of true mental toughness. If this message has touched you, if these words have given clarity, courage, or peace, share it with others. Comment below with your reflections, your challenges, your victories. Let us build a community of minds striving for resilience, wisdom, and freedom. Subscribe to this channel to continue your journey. Like this video to affirm your commitment. To practice, share it with someone who needs the strength you are cultivating. Remember, you are not alone. The sages, the philosophers, the Stoics, who came before, their wisdom flows to you now. Walk this path with dignity, with courage, with reason. Your mind is your fortress, your virtue is your guide. Your life is your masterpiece. Stand firm, act wisely, love fully, without attachment. Face every challenge with calm and clarity. This is the Stoic secret to building mental toughness. Live it, breathe it, carry it forward, and nothing can shake you.